Greetings, Administrator. The name's Ardelia, and I'm a geologist from Rhodes Island. My current focus is the correlations between geological disasters and the ether side. I've heard about you for...
Wolfguard, got a question for you, but it might sound inappropriate.
Still waiting for something?
What?
Empty what?
How can the enemy turn the land into such lifeless devastation?
Weird.
If it's inappropriate.
Get ready. My blades are always ready, as they never rest.
I feel much safer when Professor's here with me.
Yo, come on! I just heard we have a landbreaker specialist. And that he's from a landbreaker clan. Are you?
My clan is called the Pack. Unlike the Bone Crushers, we are disciplined. We know when to dispense violence.
Oh, so that means Bone Crushers are bandit raiders, while the Pack are the heroic wildland rangers? Do you smell something burning?
Smells like a Bone Crusher trick.
This haze seems really dark and depressing. And what's that large thing way over there?
The dense stack. Dense stacks are structures that mark Bone Crusher territories. The other Landbreaker clans also know them well. Bone Crusher chiefs also use these territorial furnaces as symbols of their power. They would burn everything they can't pillage, and leave their brutal mark upon the land. Dense stacks can consume almost everything. Bone Crushers would use the haze to herald their invasion. Their rampage through the frontiers always leaves a trail of smoking ruins.
This haze better not be poisonous. It's not, right?
It's aerosolized blight materials released by the dense stack. It messes with originium devices. The Bone Crushers use it to hide their advances. It's part smokescreen, part weapon. But haze this dense and concentrated, it can definitely pose serious risks to the human body. Either energy is already uncontrollable. Looks like the Bone Crushers are getting more aggressive with their tactics.
The blight is a form of hazard caused by the ether. Their relationship is like lava to a volcano. What Wolfguard said is true. Blight is extremely destructive. It is also very hazardous to both people and Originium equipment.
So, what's the plan? Push through or find another way around?
We still don't know what's going on inside. I'll say we look for other options. This seems like the only trail. Let's take it.
The haze is spreading. and we've had no updates from the UWS.
Hey, Fiona mentioned there may be people living in this area, but we haven't seen anyone.
It certainly is suspicious.
Shh. I hear something.
Find him, quick, before he gets real mad! Where the hell is that barrel? Where are those cursed fools?
They won't have the chance to.
Let's do this together!
The enemy probably has more than one search party. I got a bad feeling about this.
Over there.
Not an LB? Quick, after him! Hey, stop! Jeez, how's he running so fast?
The weak survive best by fearing and fleeing.
Who's that? I'll crush you!
This stink. I smell the pack.
You know us? The pack says hello.
Barking pets of the civilized. You are no landbreaker.
Then feel the fangs of the wolf.
Break him up real good!
Much better now.
Neferith. She'll crush.
Neferith. I knew it. A demented lunatic. Neferith is notorious for her willingness to commit all sorts of madness. She has broken every single code of every Landbreaker clan.
So, she is the one behind everything?
The Bone Crushers were a mess constantly at war with themselves. But she managed to unite them all. This alone proves her power. The sudden appearance of Neferith is a mystery. But it is obvious that she has her own special skills and intellect. Careful, Landmen. There may be Landbreaker traps around here. Better safe than sorry. I say we use incendiary weapons to burn this area clean.
Wait! Please! Please don't! I'm right here. I was just walking by. I don't know anything, and I certainly didn't hear anything.
So you've got the guts to stroll past the pipe faces, but when it's us, you run and hide?
Cause this one looks like...
You got good eyes, boy.
There's no need to be afraid. He's not like the others. You'll be safe around him. Do you live in this area? Have you heard anything about Enfield Industries?
Industries? Factory people? You're from the UW. But you don't look like no Wooster to me.
Relax. We're a trusted partner of the UWST.
That means you're the good guys. Oh, thank Talos. My name's Karja. Please, I'm begging you. You have to save my baby sis.
Calm down, Mr. Karja. How's your sister? And what happened here?
Those evil breakers nabbed most of our people. The rest of us had no choice but to hide. My baby sis is real sick. But we ran out of the UW medication. There's a factory across the bridge. So
That path is too dangerous. You'll never make it across with your life.
I know, but... Ginny... She can't wait no longer. I can't see her... Can't see her...
Yeah, the Endman's right. We gotta help these people.
Well then, Mr. Karja. Please lead the way. Let's see if we can help your sister and your people.
You'll help me? Really? That's awesome! Follow me!
I'm taking the rear. Gotta make sure we are not followed. The trails here can be difficult to track.
Yeah. The path to the cave is very well hidden. The Breaker scum haven't found out about our place yet. They weren't here when I first came out. I don't know when and how they got so close.
This is the place.
Karja? Why did you run off again? Your sister is sick and we got breakers crawling all over the place. Your place is here by her side, damn it.
Soth. I mean, Mr. Soth.
Who are these people behind you? You grew some nerves, Karja. You're not bringing every outsider you meet back to our place.
No, Mr. Soft. These are the good guys. They're here to help us. They even destroyed a band of Breaker scum, I swear.
They fought the breakers? And you brought them here? Oh, boy, you're gonna lead the breakers to us and they'll take revenge on us.
Karja? Is that you?
Ginny! Ginny, I'm back! And I brought some extra hands.
Mr. Soth, we're from Enfield Industries. Karja told us you might need some help.
Enfield, you say? Huh. I'm in charge of this place, and I know you. Some of those UWST people mentioned your company. What is your purpose here?
Easy there, old man. We're really the good guys. Karja, that girl's your baby sis, right?
We didn't know when the Aripathy got to her. And we're out of meds. I don't know what...
How are you feeling? Can you tell me where...
Hi, Miss.
Ginny, she told me that the rocks on her body hurt and her belly's hurting too. The pain gets even worse when she tries to eat. Last night, Ginny's temperature went feverish and sparks were going off next to her. It got me...
Her condition sounds really serious.
Surface crystal formations, visceral compression, and uncontrolled sparkling of the arts. These are typical symptoms of Aripathy, but we still have time. How long has she been without medication?
Nearly 2 weeks. We usually get our meds from the Woosters, but the Raiders' scum started attacking our place. Those of us who survived escaped to this shelter. Unfortunately, we ran out of meds.
Saving lives is our priority. I have a few doses of Aripathy suppressants. They should alleviate Ginny's symptoms.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I was worried sick about my sis. You and...
It's all right, Karja. There is no permanent cure for erypathy, but regular use of the suppressants will keep most symptoms under control. How is it, Ginny? Feeling better?
My pain isn't as bad anymore. Thank you, miss.
You should also thank your brother, Ginny. Karja risked his life to look for help outside. Your body still needs rest. You should go get some sleep.
Okay. I actually do feel quite...
Unfortunately, yes. When mining and using Originium, erypathy is one of the hazards we must face. Active Originium can infect and harm an improperly protected victim, usually through the bloodstream and the circulatory. We haven't found a way to completely cure erypathy. However, at least we now have highly effective suppressants at affordable costs.
My history teacher told me that erypathy positives were once ostracized in numerous places on Terra. Many social issues were also caused by erypathy.
Indeed. Although Originium infection no longer leads to stigmatization or social problems today, erypathy remains a common disease in Talos 2. Don't stress over it, Endman. Even if you can't remember the past, know that both you and Originium have always been fighting for our survival on Talos 2. You can trust me on that.
Apologies. I didn't mean to be so harsh towards you Enfielders. Thank you for saving Ginny's life. I'll do whatever I can to help you out.
The state of hygiene and sanitation here won't help the sick get better. You'll also have trouble getting more food and water.
I know, but we don't have any other options. Everyone's exhausted. There's no way we can deal with that mob of breakers out there. Can you stay and protect us? I know it's too much.
We're on an important mission. We can't stop here.
But we can't just leave these people behind.
Endman, I have a plan, but we don't have enough information about this attack. Deploying more protocol facilities without this knowledge can increase the risk of our mission, or even jeopardize the entire operation. We would shoulder the risk. I understand. Now, Mr. Soth, is there an empty plot of land nearby that can accommodate everyone?
Heading up through this cave tunnel will take us to a Wooster container park. In fact, we actually wanted to pitch our camp there, but it's now completely infested by the breakers. Those blighted scum ain't human. Don't risk your life.
There's no need to worry about us.
Yeah! Time to make your place breaker-free.
That's them. Be careful. These monstrous scab eaters brought all of their blighted cousins with them.
A sizable breaker band. Bigger than a typical raiding party. They're building more of the smaller dance tags.
Can we risk a direct engagement?
If we strike quickly enough, we'll be done before they realize what hit them.
All right, let's make that happen.
Getting both. Right.
One, take your end.
I told you, Mr. Sock! Them breakers got nothing on these heroes.
Those breakers really messed up this place. I gotta see if there's anything we can still salvage and use.
Yes. We can use the AIC factory and its technologies to build an outpost for you. The Enfield-designed outpost is a support node linked to the protocol network. Since we have a protocol automation core, we can commence field deployment at once. This location seems decent. Let's deploy a sub-PAC here.
What type of arts is this? I just blinked and it appeared out of nowhere.
This thing is huge! Is this the outpost you're talking about?
This is a sub-PAC. We can build another AIC factory around it and support the growth of the actual outpost. I've applied for an additional refining unit since we'll need plenty of processed ore to set up our outpost.
Incredible, Perlica. Always 3 steps ahead.
Just doing my job. All right. This is just our very first step. We've got more to do.
I made my recon run. The Bone Crushers are building more dance stacks to spread their haze. They won't give up their objectives that easily. There's a trail behind the hill over there. The raiders would probably attack again from that direction.
Well, what if those land breakers come back?
Our next step is to construct some combat facilities. They will give us automatic fire support. In the future, these combat facilities can be used to fortify our entire frontier. Let's start with the most basic combat facilities. I believe we'll need some Origo crusts to start constructing.
We need the Originium ore to make Origo crusts. I don't think we have enough ore.
What? That means we won't be getting any combat facilities. Or should I teach them some swordmancy?
Don't worry, Jen. Enfield Logistics Technology got that covered. Fellow Enfielders at the hub base have stashed some of our Originium ore stockpile into the depot. Our sub-PAC can remotely access this depot to acquire the ore. Let's go and take a look at the output port of our sub-PAC. We need to find a good, advantageous site. For deploying the gun tower.
This place looks pretty neat. Nicely done. We are gonna give those landbreakers a world of hurt.
That's right. But we also need to teach Soth's people how to use them.
These are gun towers? And they can rotate?
Can these turrets really stop the LBs?
There's movement on the hills. They're coming.
Revenge! Take back what is ours! All of it! And no prisoners!
Talos, save us! They're coming again!
Keep it together.
I can't believe this! We actually defeated the LBs!
Ha! We won! Those scum-sucking scab eaters will never hurt us again!
With the proper tools, even the prey can turn the tables against the predator.
Performance of our combat facilities has reached our expectations. Endman, we'll eventually turn this place into a proper outpost. Providing a steady supply of resources will grant this place basic subsistence. If we assign an Endfielder to offer on-site support, the AIC factory can operate more effectively and handle more tasks.
The outpost and resources. Dear Enfielders, can you let us stay here for a while? We really need the shelter. Given the number of breakers nearby, people will feel a lot safer living as a community. Other straggling refugees of the Valley Pass could also find their way to this outpost.
Indeed. This is what we aimed for when we designed the outpost. Although the place isn't exactly the frontiers, our outposts should also serve as a reliable shelter when necessary. Mr. Soth, can I ask you to be our local liaison? We need someone to help us monitor the outpost's conditions. We can use the sub-PAC to offer you support. Just give us a list of what you need on a regular basis. Endfield will take care of the rest.
Gotcha. It feels like filling out a catalog order form in the cities. I got this.
Why don't we give it a try right now?
request successfully received. The types of supplies we can allocate right now are
So by supporting your work, this place can become a proper shelter. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Feels like a huge rock being lifted off my chest.
But we still have potential threats lurking around. You seem familiar with this area. Know any secret trail to get inside the Landbreaker camp?
What? You're going to the Breaker's lair?
We're on a mission.
I see. There's an underground ventilation shaft. We used it once to escape the raiders. It might get you there. Daniel, run along and remove the barricade in the tunnel. Now we got some serious professionals on our side. Them pipe faces better start praying for their lives.
Alrighty, sir. Those blighted scum terrorized us for long enough. Time for us to give them a nasty surprise.
a protocol space. Did it just appear? Not really. We just occasionally come across such phenomena.
Hi, Enman. I wonder if you can help me out with something. Strange originium reactions have started to appear in various locations in Valley 4. There's one pretty close to your current location. Can you take...
I hear originium singing.
Another step forward, Enfielders.
I knew we could do it.
Where did you all go just now? I lost all your signals out of the... Lou, you were...
Why do I have to do this again?
Enta of Op Z7
Why do I have to do...
Catcher, Op Team Z7.
Well, we meet again. Got an engineering problem? Put it out.
Captain Akikuri of have to do this again.
Enta of Op Z7.
Captain Akakuri of
Op Z7 skirmish.
Enta of
Well, we meet again. Got an engineer.
In the protocol base?
All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
Originium will carve a path.
Prep.
Eccomi.
This might be related to your awakening, Edmund. I've detected similar reactions across the region. Investigate them if you can.
All right, guys, this is the ventilation shaft.
I know this place. Ginny and I used to play hide and seek here.
When those breakers came, Soth had us block every path and trail. Don't want no raiders to sneak up on us.
Breaker Central is up ahead, but I'm afraid we won't be much help beyond this point.
Ginny?
Is Miss Perlica leaving? I got a small present for you.
Ginny! Weren't you supposed to be
Good to see you back on your feet, Ginny. Looks like the suppressants are doing their job. But make sure you get plenty of rest to fully recover.
Please have this, Miss Perlica. I drew it myself. Wish you the best.
This is such a beautiful drawing. Take care of Ginny, Karja. Keep a close eye on her condition. I've left you a prescription and more medication. Ask Mr. Soth if there's anything you don't understand.
Remember, boy, family is a treasure. Be a good brother to her.
Yes, definitely.
Karja, did you find Uncle Mark?
Not yet, Ginny. But we'll try our best to find him. Yeah. Mark was a good Wooster crewmate. He helped us escape to this place and carried Ginny the whole way.
So where did Mark go? Is he...
I don't know. Mark helped us settle in, then headed out with the others.
Standing around guessing won't get us anywhere. We should try our luck in the Landbreaker's territory.
And I hope we don't find Mark there. It's too risky for not...
I hope Mark and his crew are all right. But what if the LBs really did get them?
Landbreakers don't do hostages or ransom.
Okay. I believe they are still alive and well.
We got rocks blocking the path. Those simple explosives there should be able to blast apart the rocks.
They sure pack a punch. This place feels a little creepy. What have the Landbreakers been doing here?
Blighted waste. Wolfguard, is this part of the Bone Crusher's culture?
The Bone Crushers would use blighted materials when igniting their dance stacks. But clearly, there isn't any dance stack here.
The Blight can interfere with all sorts of Originium activities. As of now, we only know of a few ways of utilizing it.
The same should apply to the Bone Crushers. In the past, they would simply discard blighted waste that built up in their dance stacks. But this place seems to be stockpiling the material.
So the LBs came up with a new way of using it? They're actually doing science?
No sign of external injuries or struggle. There's residue in the respiratory tract, and glyphs etched onto his hands. I see marks of scraping on this blighted waste. Someone's been collecting the shavings.
So, any conclusions?
They're trying to absorb the blight. Accidenti. I've never seen anything this crazy. Neferith has turned the Bone Crushers into something very different.
Wolfguard, what does the Deep mean to the Bone Crushers?
The Ether side. They have always worshipped the Ether. That's why they avoid using Originium. They would only use devices based on witchcraft, such as dance stacks.
The Blight arises out of Ether. It is natural for them to worship the birthplace of the Blight. That being said, since this Landbreaker was trying to absorb the Blight, could it be an attempt to...
The Landbreakers are never short on crazes, but the Ether isn't like Originium. It can't be used directly as a weapon, at least not that I know of. The Bone Crushers never did this before. Maybe we should stop treating them as a warlord faction of bandits. Other Landbreakers probably hate the pack more, since we work with you, Anfield. But who cares what they think?
People say that the essence shall reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
They sealed off this entire place with their haze. Fortunately, we still have the secret tunnel.
Those smaller dance stacks are used for powering the central furnace. Take them out to extinguish the giant dance stack and the haze, and give us a way to reach the Valley Fort.
All right, time to demolish some stacks.
The land abandoned us.
What was that?
Neferith.
Don't be affected by her arts. Let's keep going.
Come forth, Bone Crushers. You were abandoned here to suffer and starve. They treat you as traitors. Evildoers, lunatics, and bandits. They call you land breakers. You are treated as disorganized rebels. Yet your name carries force. This name harkens back to your past. It is the burning brand of your resistance, of your fight against tyranny.
This huge tower looks really imposing up close. The smoke's choking me. Let's shut it down quickly.
These smaller dance stacks supply energy to the large one. Destroy them.
It probably can't take 2 hits from my blade.
It's made for burning blighted waste. Your blade won't even spark. Should use explosives to blast away the connector between the base and the main part.
That glowing and sparkly part, right? Let's give it a good blast. Front to me! Ready to strike! Picture it!
Done. To the next one.
The crewmates aren't here. No bodies. Either. We should keep looking.
Your ancestors hailed from the same homeland as theirs. You all descend from the pioneers who are great, yet destitute. But now, while you freeze in the cold and burn your dead for warmth, they sit in their high towers, talking about dreams, the future. The society they rebuilt is just another slaughter. Their butchers sacrifice the herd to prepare feasts for their table. Do you want to be meat, chopping block, or a butcher wielding the blade?
Never let it whipping your underlings into a frenzy. Stay alert.
Careful. We should avoid this haze for now.
Other small dance techs are still working, but we're almost done.
Arknights.